goodness. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Oracle Unicorn. Good morning. I hope all of you are doing great. Okay, as I set up, because it is so hard to set the view when it comes to YouTube. It's like you can't see it until it's already going live. Okay, anyway, so I decided to do a video of me opening up my new deck I got. It's from the artist that made this deck is from Steve Samsara, and I'm friends with them on Facebook. They have a group, the Woven Wanderers group, and they do readings and stuff like that, readers. So I figured I would go ahead and open this up and go through the cards with y'all. So yeah. And maybe do a little mini reading. Like, really cool. So this is the box. Really cool. And you can purchase this deck on wovenwisdom.com. Wait. All right. I've got like pointy nails. So I was able to just like slice. Oh, wow. That's pretty. It's got a felt black cloth. Very beautiful. Felt black cloth. It's, wow, that's, the size is very nice. I like the size. The box is cool. I'll probably use the box for something. Oh man, these are, it's really nice. And we have the box. The Woven Wisdom Oracle. Oh wow. So we have a herring on the back, it looks like. Welcome to the deck of the Modern Mystic. The Woven Wisdom Oracle, 50 card deck plus influence from world tradition, fables, and fantasy for approachable meditation and spiritual enrichment. Diverse in both themes and style, this deck and its additions encourage a truly immersive experience for those seeking insight and guidance. All right, so going to carefully open this. Oh, look at that.
Do you want some?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
It's signed. Signed by the artist. That's pretty cool. Looks hand signed. You can actually see some of the markings with the Sharpie. So the golden Sharpie. Really nice. Very beautiful. That's really cool. He signs them for y'all. Begin. The top of it. When you go to open it, it says begin. That's so cool. All right. Size is definitely beautiful. I love the size. The Woven Wisdom Oracle Guide and Spiritual Inspiration by Siren and illustrated by Steve Samsara. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize if I'm not. The steps for getting started. How to really bring your state of awareness within inside yourself. this was written really nicely, actually. Oh, wow. Steve Samsara was a self-taught professional artist who currently resides in the UK. Since his career began in 1988, he has had mentorship from some of the greatest fantasy and sci-fi artists of our time. He now draws influence from nature itself. I translate the mythology, folklore, and beliefs this world has to offer to create my own blend of darkness and beauty while weaving stories of life, love, and struggle in an honest and realistic way. I'd like to thank the countless people who gave me support and the individuals worldwide who collect my art. It it enables me to keep doing what I love the most, drawing the creatures that creep forward to the front of my mind night and day. And they got different kind of spreads here. That's really cool. All right, so let's okay. So with that in mind, definitely keeping that box. That's awesome. Oh, sweet. Guess who's at the top of the deck? Hecate. That's awesome. And his art is phenomenal. Like, it's amazing. I share a lot of his art on, oh wow, look who's after that. Lilith. That is amazing. Lilith. Wow. Oh wow, Saronis. Morgan. And this is what the backs look like. That's really pretty. And it says woven wisdom, but the quality of my camera. I will get to that. The All-Father, like Odin. That's awesome. So it's definitely a lot of like a little bit of mixture of kind of different pagan like belief structures. Norse, because we even have Freya here. Oh wow, Freya's really pretty. We have Kali here, so that's even Hindu. Pretty sure. And obviously we have Norse mythology, or the Norse gods. And we have also an aspect of Greek, because we have Medusa here too. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. That is freaking really cool. Sabek. It's a gator. These are nice. Oh yeah, I wanted to show y'all Freya. Freya was really pretty. And Kali is really cool. Freya. Kali. Transparent Terrors. Hidden Home. Wow, the Hidden Home is cool. This guy's got some amazing artwork. Like, this is why I so wanted his deck. I was like, artwork is so cool. It has the gods, it has the fae, it has, oh my gosh, a lot of aspects that are really, really like energy aspects that I like have fully in my heart. That's cool, the wizened. This kind of reminds me of like the book and the movie Where the Wild Ones Are. This one's interesting. It reminds me of like Fae and like kind of like alien energy in a way. That's what this one reminds me of. I really like that. It's pretty cool. I sent for you, huh? The child. Wasn't that ironic? Nature nurtured. Legacy, strength, ownership, and truth. That's freaking sick. I love that. I think that's my favorite card out of this whole deck so far. Courage, manifesting, the asking. That is so cool. So beautiful. Twin intention. Collaboration, communication, and strength. Ironic enough, I have not been reading the bottom of these, and I just happened to start reading the bottom of these when it came to these. The legacy one, didn't read the courage and manifesting, but that's interesting how that fit in with that. That's so cool. But this one's really interesting, the twin intention type thing. I like it. Reminds me of the yin and yang. The observer dance, waiting for opportunity. Kind of, it's almost like a hangman energy, kind of like observing, seeing different scenarios, kind of watching as things lay out, as the opportunity comes to you. That's the protector, compassionate, resolute, fear, seeking justice, or seek justice. But I feel in this sense it's like a seeking of the justice. And then they have a fallen angel here aspect. Interesting. Confusion, disparity, impact, virus, intent. Versus. Oh, and the haunted. Wow, that's cool. The haunted, finding peace and dedication. Wow. Oh, hollowed. I'm sorry. It's the hollowed. I read it wrong. I did that. Finding peace and dedication. The hollowed. But interesting enough, when you are in a sense of a state of haunted in your soul or your spirit in a sense, you tend to like go seeking peace and a sense of dedication in this peace within yourself. So that's interesting how that kind of played out. That's really cool. Like, amazing. Very beautiful art. Very beautiful. This one's really cool. This is true form, deception, dishonesty, masked intentions. This reminds me of Snow White. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Yeah, this is the tower. So this one is interesting because this is actually one drawing, and then they have the top of it is tower escape. Oh, that makes sense. And then tower ascent. So the tower, oh goodness. Now or never, tower. So with that going off, as we hit the tower energy, and I am so sorry if you're wearing headphones, that has to slack. Okay, so if you're in the tower energy, or feeling a sense of a tower energy, this is very prominent right now, especially with, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe everything's like literally kind of like in a synchronicity type of way happens for a reason, and then you can play with the signs and play with your emotions and kind of see the little patterns and stuff. See the little patterns. And so we have it done twice here, and we're talking about 2 cards that has the ultimate tower aspect to it. So that's just amazing. Now or never, and then challenge accepted. That's what's up. I love it. Tower escape. Now or never, and then tower ascent. Challenge accepted. Determination and perseverance. Wow. Crazy. Okay. I am so sorry. That has got to suck. All right. Oh, wow. That's pretty. The journey. New chapter. It's a rabbit. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show that one. It is so pretty. It's a very beautiful rabbit. I love it. And it is the journey, a new chapter. Maintain friendships in preparation. And then we have popularity. Danger of losing self, ethics, and values. Hubris. Very amazing. Hubris. I'm going to do a little mini reading after this with the cards. I literally just wanted to really show these cards for the beautiful, like, talent, the dedication, the being able to kind of feel and see with the mind's eye certain spirits that can really come to people, and how amazing they can bring a 3D vision of something that's so 5D. So it's fascinating to me. The student focus. Yes. That part. Dang. And then we have the Wayward Guide. Shifting goals, dropping assumptions, and exploring. Wow. And that's the cat. That is so cool. That totally befits. And then we have the Witch, which was actually in the front of the deck. Or on the box. The Witch is on the front of the box. And yep, the Witch is on the front of the box. And the Witch is on the banner of the group. But it is a closed group. So maybe you can message Steve, Samsara. I don't know. Don't know how that works, because I was actually offered to be a part of it. I had gotten an invite. So yeah. These are so cool. What size are these? A little bigger than Brian Froud's deck. Interesting. And then we have spontaneity, a haste of action, seeking diverse sources, resilience, conviction. The pole star. Did I show y'all the witch? I don't know that I showed y'all the witch. There you go. And then the pole star. Resolution, unmovable, guiding principles. Really cool. destiny with a snake on it. And it's like a reflection, and it's number 33, which equals 6. That's cool. Unchanging element, certain outcome consistency. And it's a fae kissing a snake. And the reflection with water. That's so cool. I so love it. And it's destiny to me. That rings so much beauty in my heart in so many ways, especially with 3 equaling a 6, and 6 is about a sense about the past. That's so cool. Huh. The shepherd. Care for community, avoiding pitfalls, express concerns. This one has a dragon on it. Ooh. That focused pretty good. 21. Okay, now 22, 20, 21, 22. All right. Fulfillment. And that's our next card after I yelled that out. Okay, appreciation of the journey, seeing results, peace, and well-being. Huh. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Appreciation of the journey, seeing the unfoldment and the results of someone's determination and persistence, bringing in and trusting the peace and well-being, the transformation to peace and well-being, transforming out of despair. Because we also have behind this transformation, confront harsh truth, self-improvement. Holy cow, that is just intense. Amazing. And then this is the transformation. That one's pretty wild looking. The details to that is stability. That's a really cool house. Be dependable, access safety, emotional balance. I like that for emotional balance and for coming into a new home. Avoidance, procrastination, necessary action, festering belief. Wow, that's a good card to have in a deck. Huh. Nice. And then we have worriness. That's interesting how they have in memoriam, ancestry work, giving back and giving thanks. And it's on a black card. Only very few would understand that. Why I found that interesting. Because it says ancestry work and it's on a black card. That's so funny. Okay. Anyway, avoidance. Trying to get this thing to focus. Okay. Well, we'll just move on. Wariness, caution, clarity, graceful surrendering. Rejuvenation. Rejuvenation, probably from haunted spaces within oneself, because the next card is haunted spaces. That's cool. And then in memoriam. Okay. Me, my reading, and my spelling. We have difficulties. But I get through it. This is the ancestry work one. It's really cool. Foresight. The clock. Break cycles, analyze, cause and effect. That's cool. And then we have meditation. Be still and reflect, solitude and planning. Oh, there's a paper airplane in the wheat. Looks like wheat. To me, that's almost like in meditation. For some, I would say contemplating on a message, on sending out a message. And for some, kind of not seeing this message being kind of nurtured before it's sent out to this person in contemplation or meditation with themselves. So I did share this. Pretty sure I did. Okay. And the unbothered. Drinking tea while there's a bunch of sharks swimming around them. That's cool. Confidence, social awareness, don't give rise. Don't give rise to the danger around. I can see that. That's interesting. I like that. This is so good. This is like a serene song. Creative expression, command an audience, power of personal gifts. That's cool. A defense, accountability, change of tactics, seek abilities to your cause. Social dynamics. Oh, this is the social lit. Socialite? 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 I don't know. Social dynamics, strength of character, keep motives quiet. Keeping motives quiet. Huh. That's an interesting one. With multitasking and balance. And behind that, that's the ebb and flow. Nothing happens for a reason. I mean, everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens as a coincidence, I feel, in my opinion, in my experience. And then shipwreck, and then devotion. Oh, so no, because the witch was not the first one. So that's interesting, because the devotion card is what's on the back of the box with the heron. For sure it's a heron. Oh, unconditional love, unwavering support, truth, and justice. Number 5, devotion. That's freaking amazing. I really like that card a lot. And then this is the shipwreck. Salvage, hope, consequences, learning opportunity. Ebb and flow. The ebb and flow card. And then we have, for the last one, the socialite. Social dynamics, strength of character, keep motives quiet. All right. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and okay. These feel really nice to shuffle. I like them. They're pretty flexible, so it'll actually make it easy to shuffle them. Because some cards I like to bridge because it bridges the worlds in a sense of energy, how I feel. It kind of bridges the worlds together. Personal sacrifice, discipline, strength, cunning, and resourceful. So, if someone's going through a sense of self-sacrificing, they feel, understanding the discipline in someone's strength and resourcefulness to tough situations, pretty much. I feel with this. Oh yeah, true form. This is like masked intentions, dishonesty. I feel there's like an unmasking of this, an unmasking of someone's true form. Pole star, resolution, unmovable, guiding principles oriented to your goal. So I feel this is, in a sense, guided from someone's guides to do. Oh, but they have like a sense of wariness, and it's possibly about ethics, values, danger of losing oneself, some sort of popularity aspect in this, and like a wariness in this, possibly losing it if they put down this mask. This is possibly a masculine, especially with the old All-Father being here. No longer waiting, because I see my weight card. Morgan, wow, having strength to overcome. That's some stuff right there. Having strength to overcome. Wow. And then we have Saronis. Transparent terrors. But going in the ebb and flow and nurturing the nature in yourself, legacy, truths, and strength. Having foresight about what cycles are being or needing to be broken, what cycles and how they kind of have a sense of, you're analyzing the cause and effect of these cycles, or this kind of, the cause and effect of these cycles, and seeing how the ebb and flow like helps possibly someone to have a sense of balance in their masculinity and their femininity. And allowing themselves to really look at maybe some of the fears, destroying some of these fears that are relieving or revealing themselves, and working with their healing to free themselves from these hidden fears that I don't feel you really thought that they were there beforehand, but it's because of entering into this energy of really wanting to kind of like shine out your own sense of true form and honesty, that these fears are now starting to be have illumination to them. And so then really understanding how to truly nurture your more authentic with yourself type of thing, your more authentic self, because of the fact that it's like, it was a little uncomfortable, because it's like there's a sense of not really being for sure about it. I feel that's why you had a lot of time of introspection. And these foresights are really helping you to see all this, and you're entering into heavy ancestry work, bloodline ties, really kind of like unearthing some gifts that you always, in a sense, had, but really didn't understand how to somehow, in a way, nurture some of these gifts or didn't really see them until it was kind of, I feel like someone kind of triggered some of these. Yeah, because you have this socialite and the haunted spaces. Someone triggered these haunted spaces in you and made you want to clean it up a little bit. Have more curiosity into this direction of doing things and honoring yourself and honoring your own truths. That's interesting. And they're really kind of, I see the card like they were looking one way and then it just kind of crumbled and you turned your head, looked that way, and then you had some sort of like dropping of assumptions about things, really wanting to open your eyes more to the feeling in yourself of being able to feel truth, knowing when someone's telling the truth and knowing when someone's not telling the truth, or if they're trying to manipulate the truth. And that's your gift. You can, one of them, not just the only one, it's one of them. You can literally like feel and work, you're working to see more clearly deception, two-faced energy, what you can trust when it comes to experiencing socializing with other people, what you really can't, or what you can just kind of ebb and flow with and it not really have much of a difference whether you care or not. And that's where this energy of students coming in and it's like seeing yourself in a new light, in a sense of this is weird because I used to, when I was a preteen, I was a preteen. I was around, maybe I was really a teenager. It's around 15, 14, 15, around 15, no, it had to be around 13, 14. I had MySpace, and my MySpace name I was called the Fallen Angel. So I found that very interesting. So I feel like it's like you have this new view of yourself. Instead of seeing yourself in this view of, what is this? How do I explain that? Dark maliceness. Like you it's almost like you were so hard on yourself about some of the things that happened. You saw yourself almost like a demon itself. And when you turned your head to look at some of these hidden aspects because you didn't want to face them because that's how you just felt about it. And so now you're going to go ahead and face them and be like, okay, well, let me look at my demons. Okay. Now I have the strength to go ahead and look at them. And you do. And that's where it comes, the shifting of goals comes in, and you start learning about these hidden corners in yourself. And you start kind of like focusing more on the application of the patterns of you and other people and those around you. Really kind of studying, but some of you may be working way too hard for you to even be able to get clarity. Putting too much energy in it, kind of like feeling extremely exhausted, but you are getting the information you need. So it kind of came in its own hardening of hardship balance because of what you're finding out, how accurate some of this other stuff is compared to how do I say that? How accurate some of this stuff is compared to other works, like that works kind of work, but if it wasn't for the wisdom of this wouldn't have been realized to its full potential. And so this was being worked at its, in a sense, low potential. Like the wisdom wasn't being given, it like wasn't being seen. Like to a point it was, but it wasn't to its profundity, this profound sense of wisdom. It was its darkness. And then it's like over here, it was a lighter to light your candle of darkness here. And it kind of brought your whole dual aspects with yourself that you had inside of yourself. It brought it together and it created you in a vision of yourself as more of like a fallen angel. A fallen angel, to me, why I did that was because it was like literally what comes in my head was the Five Finger Death Punch song, Five Finger Death Punch. Yep, Five Finger Death Punch, I think, song. I'm on the wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. That's exactly what that card literally reminds me of. Is like you're on the wrong side of heaven, but the righteous side of hell, and that is your passion and love when it comes to honoring ancestry work. Yeah. And then now, putting work into seeing the broken pieces in a foundation and caring for a community and expressing certain concerns involving a community. Someone's going to come into a new stability, but there's an unfair process that's following this. Like you're probably going into a new home. I've seen so much that masculines are moving to new homes, but it has a lot to do with there's a lot of misunderstandings and tensions and separation of the self that's making a block, that's creating a block of this move. I feel like these cycles, okay, whoever this is resonating with, it's really starting to seem like you live with a karmic. And this Medusa person is a freaking karmic. It's a feminine, okay? Because, like, for real. And there's some sort of transformation, harsh, hollowed, hidden places and dedication when it comes to this transformation. And unfair processes and misunderstandings and understanding the kind of like the downing aspect that creates self-separation when it comes to being in a toxic relationship like that, because never underestimate the power of a seed. It's both coins, both sides of the coins on that, you know. One side is good, especially if they're good seeds and you're watering them, good things are going to come out of it. But if you're allowing bad seeds to be planted and then those seeds are the only thing that's getting watered, that's what's going to keep growing. So if these good seeds don't keep getting watered, maybe by possibly someone that was trying to nurture something, I mean, you have nature nurtured, and this energy kept you from nurturing it, and those seeds were not growing unless this other person felt the need to nurture those seeds for a very heartfelt reason. Like they felt freaking pulled to do it. Even if it was somehow, in a sense, toxic for them, they just felt pulled to. And that even though it hurt, it will not only make that person stronger, but it allowed them to see the beauty in themselves and the way they look. So it was a double-edged coin on them too. But on this side hand, it's almost like it's like this person that it resonates with. It's like dealing with this person is very hard because you're constantly having to cut certain things down within yourself. You're constantly having to go back reevaluate things about yourself. You're constantly having to take 5 steps back when you take 2 or 3 steps forward. Because, like, I feel like this karmic knows you so well, they just know how to cut down your new plans. And in a sense, I feel like there's this energy of giving up, and because they're not feeling they can pull through this transparency, this avoidance of something, procrastination, and then a shipwreck happens. Involving devotion, unconditional love, unwavering support, truth, and justice. That's not a tower, but shipwreck, I can only imagine. Avoidance. Possibly this is like avoiding completion, and then there's some sort of shipwreck that happens in some sort of someone's devotion, and then the witch, and then the tower after that. I was wondering if there was some sort of hidden tower energy behind this. There is, but it's someone's escaping. Masculine, I think you're about to be left out in the cold. Oh, yeah. Dang. And the tower just starts crumbling because I think someone escapes and has perseverance to escape. And they successfully do it. Pole star. Yep, because of the shift in goals. Some sort of sudden awakening. Okay, here's the deal. Masculine, if you hit this sudden awakening before your karmic, possibly, you may be the one leaving them out in the cold, your karmic. Now, if this something doesn't happen in a tower moment, like in yourself, they're going to leave you out in the cold. But there's 2 energies here. There's this witch, there's this Medusa. Now, we have Medusa, devotion, witch, and then tower, the escape. And transformation before Medusa. So this looks like, right here, that there's going to be a sudden escape and devotion towards someone else, or maybe devotion towards someone's serious work. To create completion, and it's going to create a heck of a shipwreck. Wow. It's no wonder I have not been doing collective readings for a minute. Okay, so that is the Woven Wisdom Oracle deck. The Woven Wisdom Oracle deck. Yes, that is my Woven Wisdom Oracle deck. It is pretty dang cool. Actually won this deck on the group, so that was cool. I was actually going to buy it, and then I ended up talking about a story with it, and ended up winning it before I could actually buy it. So I thought that was very interesting, because when I made the video, it was a video about the cars. That was literally when I was going to get a prepaid card to pay for this deck. That's when that happened. And I ended up coming back from getting the prepaid card. I did the video, and then the artist asked me if I was okay. And I was like, yeah, thank you, because he actually ended up seeing my video. And I was like, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. You're the first one to ask. So, yeah. And ended up with this deck for free. It was pretty crazy. It wasn't him, because he wasn't doing the free deck thing. So it had anything to do with that. She was the one that runs the group, or the girl that puts these together. She's the one that does all of this. So it was actually somehow by her. Somehow I won. I really am not sure how I won, actually, to tell y'all the truth, because the winning was for those who did readings on the page, and I was literally a day or 2 days too late to do a reading. And then I ended up doing a reading in December, the beginning of December. Yeah, I ended up doing a reading in the beginning of December. And yeah, so journey. Someone's about to head out to their journey and really create a new chapter for themselves. I'm gonna pull some of my Black Mirror Tarot. I love my Black Mirror Tarot. I can't wait until I can just turn them into the deck that I would love for them to look like. But for now, I have my handmade deck right here. I have all the pictures set up on what I want to do with them, how I want them to look. Okay, so we have 8 of coins and Queen of coins here. So for some of you, you're putting work and attentive details involving a Queen of coins. Removing obstacles of the past, healing past energy, finding some sort of possibly finding words to figure out how to offer some sort of an apology of some sort, involving Queen of Coins right here, relating to home, union, marriage, a soul gathering. There's judgment being placed upon it, hidden information relating to the past, 5 of Cups energy relating to this apology because of healing through, I feel, some sort of past pain. There's a fiery direction and choice in Lovers. Yep. All right. Well, that seems to be the moral of the story. Okay, so I hope y'all have a beautiful day and a wonderful winter solstice. I will be back to do readings whenever it will definitely the first week of January. I have zodiacs and I will be doing my twin flame readings on my YouTube. But for the next week or so, 2 weeks, it's a kind of feeling out type of energy for me. So thank you all so much for your patience and waiting for these readings to come up. I hope y'all have a beautiful day, and may beauty and light be shined upon your dark corners, helping you to be able to heal and leading you towards your heart's fulfillments and balance and love for yourself and your life and your journey, what you've gone through. It takes a lot of strength to keep going in one's journey, especially when it's a hard road, a heavy road, especially when you end up feeling the energy of a fallen angel, feeling as if you're on the wrong side of heaven, but on the righteous side of hell. You know, that's a heavy energy to be in. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. You never know who else that will see this, and it might be able to help them as well. And goodbye, y'all.